Alright, man. Hey, Shalom, man. All praises be unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakakadash, double honor unto the elder apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone, who are well, who taught us his truth. Salutes to all the sincere Arkim out there, pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. And this right here is a real quick hit, man. This is a short series on Netflix, years and years, right? And you know, um, you watch various brothers' videos. I heard the brother Kawabai from over here in England, um, you know, talking about this show. So I decided to start checking it out, and just about halfway through episode one, man, and like, oh my goodness, man, they're just putting it right in your face what they plan on doing, man. And pretty much, it's just showing current day events. I'm not gonna spoil it too much. I'm not gonna spoil it too much so far, but they just put in. It's interesting because everything's like real life events of what's going on now, and pretty much as I put in the title, yeah, they want to put that individual of yours online. Now really what I wanted to say is they want to put that child of yours, but you use the word child, and things get funny, so they could clip the video and that. So that little individual of yours, yeah. And this is why you gotta vet what them children come home are talking about, man. you know um yeah. It's funny, the other day I was having a conversation with my niece, and she's little, and it's you got to ask, well, hey, what's up, man? What's up? What they teaching you in school? What's going on? Because they're getting taught you know alternative curriculums. Let's just put it like that. And in this show, they're depicting that thing that was in the news about a year and a half ago in Switzerland, where essentially you can turn yourself off. Okay, you can and pretty much you upload yourself, your soul, as they said. They upload the soul to the cloud system, and the physical part of you, aka your flesh, is done, man. you know so and that deals with people when they want to live forever, man. Because they don't want to die and things, so they say, what, before I go, I can upload all my memories on the cloud and live on in the cloud, man. And again, that feeds right into the chip technology. Okay. The scripture says he sitteth in the seat of the Most High, as roughly paraphrasing, that saying that he is the Most High. And Esau's claim to being like the Most High, if you will, is through that MARK. Okay. As I was watching this, I'm not gonna play it because they'll clip the video and that. But these two on the screen are meant to be the parents of this child, right? And she's talking, I'm trans this, I'm transhuman, all of this stuff. These agendas are actually being pushed in real life, and this is why this is such a great show, because it's using real life scenarios. I believe it was a BBC series, and then it got uploaded to Netflix. So it's not like made up characters, it's real life examples, with real life world events, man. But it's showing you where things are at, you know okay. And the key to knowing everything for these Edomites is that chip. Okay. They want to know, you know all the money in your bank account. They want to know your thoughts. They want to know your feelings. They want to know everything about you, where you are in real time. Everything's going on that grid. Okay. you know they want to be able to manipulate health. The scriptures speak about through miracles, and that one of the ways they're pushing this CHIP technology is through bear me one moment. Let's get this, because I want it on the screen. Yeah, one of the ways they're pushing this technology is through healthcare, man. You know, healthcare. So this guy Timmy can't move his hand, but we gave him a electronic one, and now he can do stuff. Or Timmy couldn't speak, and now he can speak. And moving things with the mind and all them kind of things there, man. It's happening, man. And that is all through CHIP technology. All right. So when the scriptures say, um, Revelation 13 and 16, man, he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark and a right hand on their forehead. That is being made abundantly clear day by day as the days go by what it is. All right. It's not sin. It's not any of that, man. It's the implantable RFID chip, man. Okay. In Europe, they call it the NFC, you know. But hey, this is a beautiful show. Shout out to the brother Kyle Byman, because he was mentioning it in a couple of recent videos, and I said, let me check it out, man. And I'm only in episode 1, and it's like, flipping hell, man. They're putting it in plain sight, real time data, real life examples of what they're doing, man. So you sitting them children down at the kitchen table, you got to vet, what they're being told in the school system, man. Because boy, you know, you know, Sophia wants to come home as Sam, you know, you know, Adam wants to come home as Amanda, you know. It's crazy, man. Want to live on clouds and all these, it's crazy. But this is what's happening, man. This is what's happening, and things are so far gone at this point, yeah, look, the scriptures are true, man. We need Yahweh Shai to come back. That's why the scriptures say there would be no flesh to save, man. Because Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You allow this degenerate, backwards, nonsensical society to keep going, everyone would end up dead, man. Literally. But this is a great series. If you got Netflix, I would definitely. Look, I'm only on episode 1, but so far, I definitely recommend it. It's letting you know where this world is going with real life examples, man. A lot of British actors, well-known actors, are in it and stuff, man. It's called Years and Years. Uh, it's from 2019, but it's serious. So I just wanted to, hey, and they're putting it in. The best way to hide stuff is in plain sight. They're putting it in plain sight, man. So make of that what you will. But I'm gonna wrap it up there, man. They want to put your individual online. Everything's online. These children come out the matrix, knowing how to use iPads and phones and all of that, man. Everything's digital. Everything, so this next generation, man, they're born onto the grid, and they want everyone to go on it. And if you don't go on the grid, ultimately they're gonna kill you. And that's in the scriptures, you know. That's in the book of Revelation, If you don't take that, they're looking to end your life, man. They unalive you, So this is some serious times, man. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. Just a real quick hit, man. I'm gonna say, praises be unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. Again, double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, man. And salutes to all you Arkin, man. Shalom.